Hello fight fans and welcome to WFS Hot Shots here on the World Fighting Showcases YouTube channel. Before we go any further, make sure that you like this video and subscribe to the channel so you're the first to hear of all the updates here in the World Fighting Showcase. We're going to take a look at a very special match here on Hot Shots today. But if you want to see all the action from the World Fighting Showcase each and every week before anyone else gets to see it, be sure to head over to WFSinsider.com and become an insider by subscribing to WFS Insider. Now, today's matchup on Hot Shots is going to see the very intense Doctor of Destruction, Joe Briggs, taking on Drew Hood. So let's go to ringside and Jonathan Darwin with all the action. The following contest is scheduled for one fall and will have a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first from Raleigh, North Carolina, weighing in at 235 pounds, Drew Hood. And his opponent from the Pain Clinic in Mobile, Alabama, weighing in tonight at 230 pounds, the Doctor of Destruction, Dr. Joe Briggs.
And the Doctor is in as Joe Briggs takes on Drew Hood. Briggs trying to get the early onset to this match. Now going with a half Greco-Roman knuckle lock. No! Switches around to a wrist lock to take Drew Hood down to one knee. Hood trying to find a way to get back up, and he does reverse it now. Great hammerlock into a side headlock to the Doctor. Joe Briggs now really got that cinched in, but Joe Briggs gets Drew Hood off of him, and a shoulder tackle takes down the Doctor. Joe Briggs attempting to go for more here, and a leapfrog by Drew Hood and a hip toss. Wow. Joe Briggs claiming superior intellect here. The jury's still out on that one because we haven't seen who's got the W yet, as Joe Briggs continues to get pummeled with a side headlock takeover to Drew Game. Excuse me, Drew Hood. And look at the way that Drew Hood has that. Come on. Ref checking, trying to get stop the hair pull. I am your host for World Fighting Showcase, the voice of tradition, Jonathan Darwin, as Drew Hood gets put right back into the corner, and Joe Briggs attempting so he can get a clean break. Oh! What a headbutt right to the solar plexus of Drew Hood. And now Joe Briggs in control again after he knocked the wind out of Drew Hood, coming off the ropes and a shoulder tackle. Joe Briggs trying to go over. Fantastic leapfrog by Drew Hood, and a hip toss takes down the Doctor. And now we got the arm drag takedown, and Drew Hood back in control just that quickly. And referee checking to see if we got the submission here. Drew Hood says, no, I'm not giving it up. And oh, what a leg drop by Drew Hood to Joe Briggs, as Drew Hood continues the devastation on that left arm there. Fans calling for the left arm of Dr. Briggs to be broken, and Drew Hood has no problems complying with that request. And Got it really cinched in now on the left arm, but Briggs instinctually able to get over to the corner, get the clean break, and the clubbing forearm with the right arm goes to work on Drew Hood. Drew Hood swept into the corner, and oh my gosh, no! Oh! I tell you what, I thought the speed of Drew Hood was going to be impressive there as he planted the boot right in the mush of Drew Hood. But the speed of the Doctor is something to be content with as he now pulls apart the left leg and damages the knee of Drew Hood with 2 elbows and a knee to boot. Doctor says to Drew Hood, I got a prescription for you. That prescription? Pain. And Drew Hood is making sure that there is possibly no way that Drew Hood is able to get back up. Knife edge chops now by Joe Briggs. And Joe Briggs has Drew Hood over in the corner. And look at the way that Drew Hood is stretching out. Excuse me, Joe Briggs is stretching out Drew Hood's knee. Oh! And a drop kick using the ropes for extra leverage. Joe Briggs slapping around this young man. And Joe Briggs now just dismantling the left leg. And oh! He could be trying to do some long-term damage to Drew Hood. As Joe Briggs, very sadistic in his behavior, and slapping around Drew Hood. And Drew Hood fighting back. Joe Briggs has made sure that Drew Hood getting back to a vertical base is null and void. And continues that work on that left leg. Oh, wow. That could really shatter the kneecap, but we're seeing a submission maneuver applied by Joe Briggs now. But Drew Hood saying, I will not quit. I will not submit. And you hear the fans trying to help Drew Hood get back up. Use the adrenaline to make you not feel that pain, to make you be able to fight back. And Drew Hood with the right hand now is able to fight back. But look at the way he's grasping that knee. As he tries and just limping around the ring now, flopping it around maybe. No! Little drop kick to the left knee of Drew Hood keeps him down. Excuse me, Drew Hood down. And Joe Briggs going for the pin again there. And Joe Briggs, look at that. Using the ropes for extra leverage again. Joe Briggs says to Drew Hood, stay down, young man. This is over. And Joe Briggs now just playing with Drew Hood. But Drew Hood is one tough competitor here. And, he blocks the strike of Joe Briggs. And Drew Hood gets one of his own. He gets another one, but just that fast. Joe Briggs takes Drew Hood back down because Drew Hood is not able to put any weight on that left leg. I tell you what, Drew Hood may need to see the trainers in the back after this bout. There could be potential damage there for the short term or long term to that left knee. And the doctor has him up in a reverse headlock, but wow, desperation move by Drew Hood. I don't know if he's got the energy to get over there to cover Joe Briggs, though. Drew Hood in some serious trouble. He is trying to fight back. I don't know if he can get up. He's got one leg up. He's got the second leg up, but he's not putting the full weight on that left leg. And we see an exchange of blows here, but Drew Hood gets the upper hand as he goes to work on Joe Briggs, whipping Joe Briggs off to the ropes and coming off in a big clothesline, takes down the Doctor of Destruction. Big elbow now. And Drew Hood looks like he might have Joe Briggs' number with that spine buster. But if you take a look at the way that Drew Hood came down, that put extra pressure on that left leg. And that might have been the difference between getting the 2 and 3 count there. As Joe Briggs is worse for wear, but so is Drew Hood, limping around the ring like an injured animal. As Drew Hood goes to work on the left arm now. And Joe Briggs whips Drew Hood into the corner and a whoa! Elbow stops the Doctor. And Drew Hood attempting to measure Joe Briggs. And wow! Oh, drop kick, but no one home. And there you go. You see the added damage to the left knee now with the fact that no one was home to receive the drop kick. And wait a minute, inside cradle. 2 count only though. Wow. That's something by Drew Hood to try to come out again. Wait a minute. Don't. Only gets the 2 count there though. But give it up to Drew Hood to be able to try to fight back. And wait a minute. Drew Hood has him off the rope, possibly a pin. No, what? Wait a minute. You gotta be kidding me.
Here's your winner, Dr. Joe Briggs.
You know, it may not have the camera angle, but in my 10 plus years of fight broadcasting, I would put dollars to donuts that Joe Briggs grabbed the trunks of Drew Hood so that Drew Hood was unable to get back up. Doctor may have the winner's share of the purse, but he does not have the respect of the fans here in World Fighting Showcase.
I'm not the toughest, I'm the smartest.
Don't miss WFS Wrestling Saturdays on 2 Virginia CW.